Hey guys, welcome back. Last time we started on the Vice desk. And yeah, solved a couple cases, did some street crimes, found some cars. That's about it. I don't really remember the cases too much. And so far, they don't seem to be connected like they were in the homicide desk. That's not to say that they aren't, somehow. Um, But yeah, if you want details, I guess just watch the VOD, because I suck at uh, catching up saying things. Yeah. Still got my cough. Probably still have my cough for a couple of weeks, I'm thinking. So just like that, I'm going to be trying to mute myself and cough. Did a really bad job of it last time. I apologize. Sorry, guys. But I'm going to try to do it so you don't have to listen to me hack up a lung. But yeah, I'll probably be a couple weeks before the cough is gone. If you can stay relatively warm, and by relatively warm, I mean like minus 20. Oh, excuse me. And I don't have to shovel, then eventually I can chip away at this thing. But today was warm at like, I don't know, minus 14 with a breeze, so it felt really cold. Oops, wrong one. And then I had to shovel. Oh, I didn't even think to look. I think it took me like 45 minutes. It was long enough that I got a good amount of cold air in my lungs and probably undid any healing that I've done in the last few days. So if we can avoid that, then we can chip away at it. Oh. Fun. I don't remember this. We watched the cutscene last time before we finished off. I don't remember what happened.
Step back! LAPD!
Oh yeah! Right, we went to the, oh, interesting, it saved right there. Went to a boxing match and some guy, like, ran into his locker. Apparently that's suspicious.
Son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
Oh yeah, by the
He
way, we're
squeezed out
cops.
the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
I'm not gonna lie, I am very curious what the answer to that question is. Oh, that's out here.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Flutter? I don't understand these jive words you speak. 2.
This isn't what we're looking for.
But it does raise an interesting question. How did he get his boxing gloves off? Excuse me. Because you can't get them things off by yourself. Unless he still has them on. Newspaper? Alienist Fontaine, working selflessly to help the infirm. Ugh. Promises to light the path for those lost in darkness. Traumatized veterans flock to participate in care program.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
Lie. He's gonna throw you under the boat.
I talked some of the guys
Bus.
in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc.
Give me the morphine.
It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Uh-huh. 5 more. I wonder if he went out the window. Oh, music stopped. All right then. Oh. Ugh, good God.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Who was his brother-in-law? Must have been someone we arrested?
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Is that what this is? He called us in to be his partner because he's under Mickey's thumb and he figures that we can... Because we're a Boy Scout, we'll, like, figure a way out or to arrest him or something.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is
Not a phone number.
the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks for your help. You know the place?
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Oh my. Okay, so there's our car. Bunch of cars to sit in. We're not going to be able to get into that car or bus, are we? The bus is going to be locked or some stupid thing. Let me in, let me in, let me in. No! Really? Oh, I totally want to drive a bus. I like how he doesn't even question why we're sitting in all these cars. He's just like, okay, I'm gonna go. It's in the passenger seat. They don't know why we're doing this. Why can't I get in? Pretty sure we sat in that. More to the point, I'm pretty sure I should get in! Boo. Hey, new car. Lincoln Continental convertible. Why are these parking spots so long? Pretty sure you're the same car. Okay, well, we got 2 new cars. That's not bad. Ugh. Alright, drink some water while we wait for him to catch up. Alright, before we move on, is there any like unreported street crimes that we need to take care of? There is. Way the frick down there. Going for a ride.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompa.
I hope you got some money saved up.
That was lame.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
No. I do not okay it. Don't you honk your horn at me. I mean, it'd be boring because it'd be on tracks, but it would also be pretty fun to ride the tram or the light rail or whatever the hell they call it. Oh man, we're gonna have to drive all the way back to start the case too. Ugh. know if we've been over here. Oh, yeah, I think we have. Where are you going? Go, engine, go! That guy's reversing? I've never seen that before. That's new. I'm important.
Any central unit citizen reports
There we go.
in there now. 539.
That was a long drive.
Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
11K, go ahead.
Zoot suit riot. Nice.
Hey, move along. This is private property.
Sir, we're with the LAPD. I got a report of a burglary in progress at this address.
Oh. No burglary. These guys all work nights here. Maintenance crew.
Maintaining what, exactly?
No voy a terminar en la cárcel por este idiota.
Show me your hands!
He did show you your hand. And there was a revolver there. Oh, he shot him. He actually killed someone.
Reinforcements are on the way. See you soon.
Through a wall, because that's the kind of cop I am.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
This might be a little dicey.
Find cover!
Why does my hat keep getting blown off? I was totally looking at the
cover!
I was looking at the minimap when he turned around and I shot 3 rounds right into this, like, left of him.
Get in cover! What are we waiting for?
How do I get up? How did you get up?
Stay down.
I'm so confused.
You're covered, Cal.
Kill a cop. That is the electric chair.
Oh, headshot. And now we do another 5 minutes of driving all the way back.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting and the suspects are down. It's now code 4, but I'll need an ambulance to 539 South Los Angeles Street, Ballard Tobacco Company. Also notify Detective Headquarters that I'll need the coroner.
11K, I'll notify the ambulance, Detective Headquarters, and the coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting. Suspect is down at 539 South Los Angeles Street at Ballard Tobacco, code 4.
And back we go. The second guy I seen back up. The heck? Ooh, close.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street.
On the way.
Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Ooh, yeah, we got lucky on that. Oh crap.
You idiot!
Oh, come on.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
11K, calling KGPL. We'll take...
You gotta help me, officer, please.
Slow down. What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
Wait here.
Why is Vice getting called on? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Fleeced you, sucker.
Son of a bitch is taking the car!
Shit, come on, let's get after him.
Why was the... Why did the cop come with us? Like, should he not have stayed with him to, like, take a statement?
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
Now, wasn't that a stupid thing to do?
Why? Why? What are you going to get out of that? Well, 75% done with all the street crime in all of Hollywood. We are just that good. Ugh. So much coughing. Damn.
You're paying for every last scratch.
I was hoping I was going to be able to make it.
Hey, Central Unit. Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central Unit?
On a trolley car? Oh, I am so tricked. I mean, how can we not? That is a little better. I think I finally coughed something out a little bit. Just have to wait and see, I guess. This disgusting human bodily update brought to you by cigarettes. Kids under 10 should be smoking cigarettes, according to 1940s doctors. You hit me. You hit me. There we go. That was a bit of a drive as well.
Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
Oh no.
What happened?
Upskirt?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click.
Yeah.
His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
How do you...
Ah, fuck.
Is that the Hollywood dude? The prop guy?
Go
I think
on,
that's
Phelps,
the prop
get
guy.
after that creeper.
Getting close. Steer him off the tar. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
The mailbox went flying. Pretty sure that's a federal offense too.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Hey.
Oh, I don't know how I didn't run that guy over. Don't know how I didn't crash into any of those guys either. I like how he's just sitting there like, yeah, okay, I give up.
Give it up, LAPD! You're under arrest for public indecency. Oh, Christ.
Oh, I think it's just the same model, but it's not the same guy. Well, that wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. I thought we were going to be like fighting on a tram or something. Or chasing a tram or something with a tram. Single digit crime left. Yeah, alright. Let's go sit. sat in all of these.
I don't need this.
Nope. Let's go sit in the cab, because I know I haven't sat in one of those.
Out of the car. Police.
You can't do this!
Here I can. Aha! And now I get out. You can have your car back.
Wow, that looks like
When is America gonna understand?
2/3 car's done. Yeah, man. Alright, I tried. On to the next place in the case that I don't remember. You turned into me!
there goes a week's wages.
To be fair, the guy stopped in the middle of the intersection. I mean, you see a car barreling down on you, are you just gonna stop and let him hit you? No, you fucking gas it.
Yeah, what do you want? I saved a whole year for
LAPD.
that car.
We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
We won a medal? When did we win a medal?
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Look for prominent what? Winston Churchill?
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Marilyn Monroe,
Yo,
Bob
Bulldog.
Hope?
Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
There are a lot of other, like, celebrity names there that we could have fingered. Hello. Ugh. Say 204?
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Why are you
He's only a
smiling
writer.
like that?
He can't really help me.
Not 204?
Poor guy. Must be going crazy.
I don't remember that number. Every number it is.
You're a real asshole, you know that?
Door's unlocked.
I was way off.
Looks like
207.
he's had a broad up here.
Maybe.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Your boy done good.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Maybe she doesn't want to watch him get pummeled. Oh, just the two things.
It's still warm. Insta-heat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Just because she filled out a sweepstakes form doesn't mean she has expensive taste. Dreaming of a better life. Like me filling out a lottery ticket for
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
like me filling out a lottery ticket for $1 million house. It'd be nice to win. Doesn't mean I'd necessarily want $1 million house. I think that's all the clues. Nope.
It's this angle if he has a real love interest.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Could have sworn that music meant we got all the clues, but we just
Wrinkled was not
found
one
one.
of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
I saved a whole year for that car.
Okay.
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who did the doll yell, but then they covered it all up.
Yeah, it totally sounds legit. We arrest that
Hammond's
guy.
over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
A lot of push-ups. Her address is a motel?
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Ugh, cold.
Where this town is going straight to hell.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
As it will be a detriment to the other guests.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Look around for a newspaper.
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid people.
Interesting that she knew exactly who Candy was. Didn't have to look it up or anything.
One of these days.
Give it up, Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get in there, Phelps.
You know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut.
Like hitting women, do you?
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Want to get up again? She's out cold. Hey, look, money. No, that's a mug.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
She's leaving town.
Yeah, I would too.
Single ticket. One way. Guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
Cruise line.
Scania sails from New York.
They were just straight up leaving the country?
I don't think so.
Totally thought that was a buckshot for a second.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
The hell is that for?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Steal it. Give it to the wife. Wasn't me. Hey, buddy. Buddy. You up?
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Switchblade.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Or a gun? What?
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Okay. And she lit a cigarette.
You gonna stand around here all day? A girl's got things to do.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
That's a lot less of a relaxed pose. Oh, those are odds. Okay.
Save it for the suckers, Candy.
Missed
Albert
it.
won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
I mean, I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll try it.
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
I can't believe that worked. That makes no sense because those odds were found in the locker room, like nowhere near her. Like there's no proof connecting her with those odds.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Where's home for you? I don't know where home is. I mean, it doesn't really look like she's lying. I'm gonna say lie. I don't think it's gonna work.
You're lying to me. Albert finally won a big fight. I say good luck to him. But you know where he is. Let me help him, Candy.
Do all you cops run off at the mouth? Prove I know where he is. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this. Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
I was gonna say, you're in the driver's seat. Why is the mouse, like, inverted?
The women don't find you handsome? They sure at least find you handy.
Damn, I guess that was too slow. The problem with the incognito thing is I don't know what I can interact with to become incognito. Yeah, it's so weird. Moving the mouse up, now down. Like, why are you inverted?
Follow the oil comes from Olive. Towards Davis.
Hey, dude, get out. Oh my god, why is the mouse inverted?
Can't risk losing the trail.
When's America gonna understand? It's about giving, not getting.
And being sneaky. Shut up! I'm sneaking here. This is a long one, actually. I thought I would be done like 3 times over by now. That was a long one.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Isn't he the cop that's won a medal for solving all those cases?
Put up with flavorless wartime, friend. He tells us
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
She had time to collect money, make a phone call, and go out the back by the time we got in.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Salmon. Ravastor F1487. Noire Ave.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Examiner Drugstore. 1487 Ivar Ave. Something wood?
That's the guy from the paper. Solve that big case.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL cleared.
She's collecting them. She's
Hammond
collecting
backed
for him.
himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
You never trust a broad.
Heck of a Sunday.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up.
Nice.
She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Spin around, make a phone call.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Sent one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Do you have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Wait. Did I zone out? When did we have the soft top off? I thought this was always a convertible. Whoops, wrong button. Well, look to see if there's any street crimes. Nope.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
Oh god. Christ! We're gonna have a decent amount of damages in this case. That's supposed to be the same cab?
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
Will you lift it up?
Perhaps.
How many stops is she gonna make?
Too close.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
What are you talking about?
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Sneaky.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
This guy's weird. He like guns it the second that he's able to. But he just like crap. Stops.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Wow. Don't even know.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
This is another long tail.
Shit. Better drop back, Cole.
It's like he's stopping. There we go.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Yeah, if only we knew that she was going to take the bus to New York.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
No, why? Something going on?
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
You look at this clown.
Out the window?
Run! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Mickey.
Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
Carlos.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
.38 special?
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
32 caliber. Man, there's some weird numbers.
The Egyptian Theater.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Everyone cleared out pretty quick.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
There's a lot of cops that aren't getting vacations.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they
Yep.
all?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all
bitch.
clear.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Oh, I thought he said real men use your fists or guns. I guess what he said was real men use your fists, not guns. That makes more sense. Ugh, excuse me.
Why'd you kill her, Carlos? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She doesn't explain why you killed the girl.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best team.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
He's got a 6-shooter and he shot 6 shots. Yeah, he won't see the flashlight.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
What the hell? Where did everybody else come from?
Move, I've got you. Stay down.
Come on. Hammer 2 when I find him.
Where are you?
You limey cocksucker.
Where you go? Oh no, he's just I can't see.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Sneaky.
It's time to come out now, Hammond.
Did we really only have to ask
Put the
3
gun down,
questions?
Roy. That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Escania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine, and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
Got all the clues. There's only 3 questions, and we got 1 star. Oh yeah, because we did a lot of vehicle damage. Yeah, that was not a good case. With Candy headed for the morgue, you won't have a second chance to get her full story. That was a little rough. Can't believe there's 3 questions for that whole thing.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Mouthpiece was stripped off my grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Coroner, what's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Only a little. Whoa.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
What? Alright, so we've crashed the other 2 times we left here.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
People are dying to morphine.
The deal's being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
That was close.
You've been drinking.
Oh, I guess I should see if there's any street crimes. I think we're there might be 1 or maybe 2 left. But I think the rest is going to be locked behind the next desk. Yeah, don't see anything. Hmm.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
I assume the open door.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with this?
Nice.
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here.
Really?
Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Would think you would learn. Whoa, where are we going? You'd think you'd learn to maybe look a little harder, not assume so much after the whole homicide thing there, Rusty. Just a thought.
Looks like barbiturates.
Those are the worst kind.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Pick one cat. Oh, I wanted to. I was waiting for the voice line to end before I start reading. Wait, a forced morphine overdose. Oh. Hoping we were gonna sketch out the tag thing.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
You haven't gone out. All the kids these days are wearing them. What the hell kind of portrait is that? Alright.
Phelps? Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest. Closer look at her head and neck.
This is her in this photo? It's something else.
There's no foam.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Sure. I mean, looks like it could just be shadow to me, but... Alright, we'll call it a bruise.
Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
I don't know. Julie, she always...
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Yeah.
Very good.
Not being very clear.
There.
Broken nails. She fought.
It's okay.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the Surretts. It would make my theory.
The morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find 2 guys who recently bought Surretts and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
I want to know about the bite marks.
Don't think this is any use to us. No good to me. It doesn't appear to be connected.
You never know. I'm assuming maid. Probably who found the body, I'm guessing.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog. Been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start.
Dazim, 6582 Hollywood Boulevard. I'm working Tuesday, 11 to 4 p.m. Come keep me company. Ask for Miss Randall. Julia. So she wrote a note to a guy and then kept the photograph?
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look. I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
I can't stand around here all day waiting for you. Her face beneath the water? I need to do something.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
That's a doubt. It could actually be the truth. I'm gonna go truth.
So she wasn't mad at anyone in particular?
No, men were usually besotted with Miss Julia, not the other way around. I don't think Miss Julia was ever in love with anyone.
Damn it!
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynolds.
Really?
Spill it.
I missed it?
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
Ah, this is going well.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynolds,on it seems like there's
Yay.
something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
I like how you said you weren't going to
Thanks, Mr.
gossip.
Reynolds.
That's
Very
exactly what that sounded like.
One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home. Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Carruthers has called it right.
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
And what? She should have been able to handle morphine? Music died down.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Good looking corpse. Crash. Dance, clowns, dance.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
About a week ago, this guy murdered his wife and dumped the body. That's the cop who put him away.
What the heck was that guy doing?
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything?
What?
Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
That's what I'm doing now. Whoa! I took my eyes off the prize for a second. He's a doctor that prescribes drugs, and his name is Stone Man. I like it. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I was gonna say, that's a lot of flight of stairs to go up.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
It's him.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Sciatica, that sounds familiar.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
What's the date today? Because the prescription could be saying otherwise. July 46. What's the date? Is there any way to tell what the freaking date is? I'm gonna go lie and say that. I don't know what the date is. Yeah.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
But yeah, if you're abusing it, though, it's a little iffy.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Kind of moving around. I don't think we got anything to counter that. I think he said that was for weight loss. I don't think he mentioned anything about sleeping pills. But he did mention sleeping pills earlier. I'm gonna doubt him.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Doctor.
Hey!
We'll be in touch.
One really bad one and one really good one. Averages out to be meh.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Nothing significant.
I can't see what's in the case. Fine. The mug!
Not much help. Seems irrelevant.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Oh, why we parked way over there?
Friends, quality is an American trait, and Americans recognize quality whether they're in New York, Milwaukee, Chicago,
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Probably more true than I want to admit. Fancy.
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't. Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be
Well,
dead?
hello. What can I help you with today?
There's a guy pretending to be dead.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
I feel like you're holding out on me, but I'm gonna go truth.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Why do you care?
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't.
What's going on?
She's full of life. Wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Yeah, okay.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about him.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Formed of Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
She's in on it. She's acting. Oh, we gotta call the call the cops. We gotta make a phone call.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Why would you connect me to him when, like, previously it's just been like, there's been a message left for you? You're not even in the
Nice move
crosswalk.
not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet. Are we undercover now? Put the siren on.
I just want to drive on the side back. Why is that such a big deal? Why is he working out of a different hospital now? Just like one mortician for the entire city and he just goes from like hospital to hospital? Do not leave prisoners unattended. Why would there be prisoners at a morgue?
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
What the hell?
That guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers?
Could.
That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
I mean, still a lead. Still gotta run it down. Holy shit, that guy just got remodeled. Good God.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Oh, it's a harmonica. I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Hey, you wanted me as a partner. You fucking knew what you were getting into. Okay, I just wanted to make sure there's nothing else. Oh, man. Oh, it's directly...
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Yeah, across the street from the precinct. Okay. Still a different hospital, though.
I was door knocking all morning, but I got a make on the car in the end.
Hey, guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
He's the fiancé. Supposedly.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Wait, you're the fiancé, but you barely know her? I'm gonna say truth.
And you were close? We were friends.
Oh, Henry Arnett.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
There's something there. No.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy?
Did
An
I get that
address,
right?
maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Oh, we got it wrong. LeBlanc.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
That's not truth. I don't think you have anything that would say otherwise.
Anyone seen where Miss Wells went? No way. This is your automobile, correct?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I was door knocking all morning, but I got a make on the car in the end.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa.
A lie.
A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
He's no Marine.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
What are you being so smug about?
He's in that car at the lights.
That is a very white car.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
So that wasn't really an
God
excuse.
damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
I guess it could be a distraction. Way to change the topic.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
You got 1 out of 3 right. I think he's a pretty decent liar. Or we just suck, one of the two. I should maybe Google this. I think maybe I'm misunderstanding the lie thing.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
I seem to remember being told, use lie if we have evidence that contradicts them, but I'm pretty sure we used evidence that didn't necessarily contradict them, but supported my accusation, which I can only hear when I lie. So I think I'm missing something.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
What was with the music there? Oh, so he turned into me. Not my fault. just about to say, this is kind of a long tale as well.
He needs money and fast.
That's a friend?
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Well, if we just stay far enough back, we don't have to worry about incognito. Of course, if he, turns a corner. Going traveling.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be. LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
My God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Yeah, I would not be happy if I was that pawn shop owner. Dearest Beverly, with love and affection always... I don't know that letter. Jay? It's been a long time since I had to read cursive. Telephone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks.
Oh, balls. I totally zoned out. Crap. I legitimately zoned out. I don't know what the phone call was. Why we're meeting up with a Willis. I don't know anything. I totally zoned out. Does this tell me? Headed out to apartment. Sounds like there's a shadow of army surplus morphine. Okay, that's just the briefing. Return to Hollywood Station and meet with Patrolman Wall. Yeah, okay.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Wait, why does he have 2 dames? Is he married? Oh man, I'm totally just I don't know, I'm losing focus or something. Ugh, excuse me. Reefer addicts? I don't think I've ever heard that term before.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Wait, why do we think the cigarette case is... Oh man, I should not have zoned out on that phone call. He can't, or...
I want to make a comment. You know,
Pearl ring.
even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Oh, okay. I didn't see anything about it. I saw a gold case.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Oh, Fabergé gold cigarette case. Black sapphire ring.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
So wait, this guy broke into the evidence locker and stole all this stuff? I think that's it. Still missing something. Alright, going down the list.
The guy gave his wife a tap. I said, all fair and love and war.
Anyone seen where Miss Wells went? No,
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Oh, the pill. Okay. I totally forgot about that.
Stripped off me at the grand jury. Face is thrown out now the DA.
Extra, read all about it.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
So now we want to talk to the police officer? Man, I zoned out on that one phone call and now I'm just completely lost.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Oh, excuse me.
Throw out the guns. Stay in cover. Clear me some space here.
Son of a... That was not me.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
How do you remember you arrested someone 4 years ago?
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Of civilization and democracy. It's up to every American and woman and child to save a living does its part. Look for the men at your local groceries. Your help of some dry goods or preserves will help those who need it the most. Donate today, won't you? And be sure to buy your victory bonds, available at your favorite movie theater.
Oops. Oh God. Just look at the mini map.
Nice house. LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
What would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
43.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please? Maria, I think we'd best get this officer a drink to get him moving. He looks rather gormless.
Trying to click. I don't know what that word means.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
I was not paying attention to what was stolen from her. I know the pearl ring and the black sapphire ring were mentioned, but I don't know if that was hers or someone else's. Gold and enamel worth 10,000. I'm going to say a lie.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Deflection. I think she's telling the truth.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives.
And the plot
What is going on?
thickens.
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Are we actually taking her? What? What is going on? We are actually taking her? No. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious, and I'm gonna screw it up so bad.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is sogging it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Oh god!
Look where you're going!
Wow! That just fucked everything up. We were doing so good too on damages. Long drive. Missed. So we knew where this guy's apartment was, but we didn't bother to, like, investigate it?
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
He is LeBlanc.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
What floor is apartment 30 on? Okay, apparently we just know.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop!
Don't
LAPD!
kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, put your hands in the air!
That the doctor?
Give it up, LAPD!
Ah, balls, one of these things.
Don't make me chase you!
God damn it. I said it before and I'll say it again. I am used to, like, very sensitive balancing.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
As we're barely able to walk. Quick, he's coming too. Now is the time to ask questions. Alright, let me look around first.
Junk. I doubt it. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Nice fan, though.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry. A graduation present from my parents.
That might be all the clues. Have a nice view.
Not sure this means much.
I don't even know what it is. I don't think that's a coaster. We go through here? Oh no, I think it's
circumstantial.
I think because I think we found all relevant clues. Anything not relevant is no longer being highlighted as new. Alright, let's go sit down.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
I think we'd go with that.
You're lying, Henry. How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective? I thought as much. Shouldn't you be calling me an ambulance or something?
Oh, okay. I mean, she's alright. Kind of feel like that should have worked.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Create a new gang?
You wanted
Really?
Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
It's not going well.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Could maybe do that. I don't think that really means anything, though. I'm gonna go doubt.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Give it up, Arnett.
Really?
You're facing the gas chamber. Give the judge some reason to commute.
You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone. She was so beautiful, so goddamn cold.
Henry Arnett,
Damn.
you're under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
You just told me there is no Henderson. And then as soon as we arrest you, 2 seconds later, you're telling us the doctor is Henderson, which, I mean, I can't believe, but... So I guess he was lying, and I needed to give some kind of clue on that.
During the severe 1946 epidemic. And in New York,
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Also, boxing is very different than taking a 2x4 to the head. Oh, we totally drove by. I am losing focus. That, or I'm just used to like really long drives because of those crime sprees, street crimes. .505.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
I want to say the doctor's gonna run, but I don't know if he is. Oh, excuse me.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Interesting.
What have I done?
Oh, okay.
Didn't see that coming.
I was gonna say Suicide 2. Him giving up was option number 3. I did kind of think it was weird that the window was open and they were kind of focusing on it. But I do have to admit, didn't really see him actually committing suicide though. Even though that was like my first or my second option of what was going to happen. Where's the phone? There it is.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Yeah.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Case just keeps going. Oops. Oh, excuse me.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Yeah. There's a guy on the roof of a car.
Thank God I didn't park there.
Hey, it was worth it. That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Yeah, because I'm paying more attention to the guy walking by than the guy who's pancaked on a car. Once around the block. Hey! New landmark. Nice. Where are we? Over here. 7 more to go. And this is going to be the boxer guy.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
That's convenient.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Wow. He was fairly quick on the draw. Oh, he went up. This was a rough case. I think we only got about like 55% of the questions right.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
Up in the sign, isn't he?
There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Really? We gotta shoot him?
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
That was a pretty long one. Missed a clue again. 9 out of 16. I mean, that's better than what I... Oh, no, that's about right. I'll do the math real quick. I'm very curious on what the math is. 9 divided by 16. 56. So I was, yeah, I was pretty close. Still pretty rough. 3 stars, not bad. With the doctor dead, only Arnett could have revealed the depths of his infatuation with Julia. And we didn't do too much on damage.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cows still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. But God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
What? You just get a promotion because the general didn't really know what was going on there?
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
That's pretty huge.
Hey, do you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Total robberies, a lot. Recovered property. I don't know what any of that stuff is. Bicycle. Kelly, Halls of Justice, Daniels issued check, NSF, narcotics arrests.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good. Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Alright, we're gonna continue on until we hit the save point, just so that we don't watch that cutscene again when we start up again tomorrow, but I'm gonna call it. It's only 3 hours. Each case is about an hour to an hour and a half, so I mean, if I wanted to, and I would like to, we could do another case and still be, you know, relatively on time. We'll be probably a little late, quote unquote. Which is fine, but I think I'd rather call it early and try to get a little bit more rest, because like I said earlier, I think it's going to be a couple of weeks before I kind of knock this cough out for good. So if I can get a little bit of extra rest in here and there, that'll probably be great. I don't know if it saved it. Hopefully it saved it. But yeah, I am going to call it there, unfortunately. Sorry guys. Don't really want to do a short stream, but I think, yeah, we're going to be doing a few short streams for the next little while, unfortunately. Thank you so much for playing with me. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.